The time has come for us to rise. Rise and reclaim our imperial pride. Victory was within our grasp, and yet the foolish cowards who govern us chose to abandon it. But though they may turn a blind eye to the threat of the East, you know as well as we do that it remains ever present. The Imperial Army turned tail and fled, but we can still take up arms and fight! Together, we can defeat Calvard and all who resist us, and reign supreme over the continent! I only ask for your patience for a short while longer, citizens of Crossbell. For soon, we will force the ignorant to open their eyes and see we must strike Calvard!
Just how much longer do we have to suffer like this?
Who cares about dominating Zemuria? All we wanted was peace.
You there! It's that traitorous talk I hear! So, you sided with the rebellion then, have you? The hell's this? What's happening to the broadcast?
Hold up. Isn't that the... Yeah! It totally is! It's them, Cup! Hello, one and all. We are Arkanseel. We are here to share the completed version of our preview performance. One born from sweat, tears, and love for our craft.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. This marks our official return to the stage, and we hope we've made it worth the wait.
May your heart sing, Crossbell, as you bear witness to the greatest performance Zemuria has to offer. The star, the moon, and the sun's radiance bid you welcome to the dream of a million nights!
What's going on? That's enough! Huh? You're...
Hello, sweethearts.
Well, time to play. Are you ready, Vald?
Ha! Been ready. Now, let's raise some hell!
Twin Arcane Gale!
It's the Divine Blade of Wind!
All clear on my end, Arios.
Come on, Eolia. Let's take him out in one go.
I'll be right here to support you. Risha, I see now.
Commence the operation! Crossbell Guardian Force, prepare to engage in combat and liberate our home for good!
Fan out and coordinate with police in each district. Prioritize civilian safety. Remember, our job is to distract enemy forces for as long as they need.
Ma'am!
All units, neutralize and apprehend the defense force. Time is of the essence. I'm counting on you.
Right!
When did he...
He's back!
All right, it's go time. Let's show them that the CPD's cops aren't just for show. Combat has begun with rebel elements throughout the city. Requesting backup. If only these pests had stayed underground where they belong. Zalber Soda unit, begin subjugation!
Sir!
They've saved us the trouble of hunting them down. Now we can eliminate these rebels once and for all!
It's not going to be that easy.
Way to show him!
That went well, didn't it?
Everything's falling into place now.
Yeah. Tia, Yuna, I need you to get ready.
Roger that!
Now installing anti-corruption system.
Yes! Consider their communications network mine! Now it's time to shake up their chain of command.
Just let me know what you need, Yona. Enemy Zauber soldats engaged. Now preparing to intercept and take them out with our armored units. It's all you now, guys.
So far, so good. Next.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready for action. Begin the final phase of the operation.
Time to do this. Okay, I'll send you the coordinates right away.
Here comes the grand finale.
Please, Adios. Watch over them.
We are counting on each and every one of you. Please, return Crossbell to us.
Right! Defensive field now in place.
Anti-corruption system all green. Beginning countdown. 3, 2, 1, 0!
What's that Zorg doing? You're... Lloyd Bannings!
That's right. We're here to arrest you on suspicion of occupying this city and imprisoning its civilians. Come on, let's get to work.
Right!
Whew. That was rough, but we pulled through.
I never doubted we would for a second.
Okay, getting in wasn't too bad. Thanks for helping us out, Yuna. This couldn't afford to fail. And thanks to you, it didn't.
I don't know. Any more pressure and my heart would have come bursting out of my chest. I could only be at my best because I knew you guys were gonna back me up. My training at Thor's helped, of course.
Haha, now that makes a teacher proud. 1 year later, and look at you! You're a whole new you!
Give it a rest, Randy.
I'm just glad you're okay. The anti-corruption system must have worked.
Looks like there's no worrying about those Zauber soldats having a negative effect on our minds this way. We owe Erebonia and Liberal's teams for passing along their Black Workshop research data.
I couldn't agree more. Now we can...
Oh, we got through! You guys okay? We were watching from the ground. I'm so glad you made it in.
You've got some real balls to bank on smashing straight through the middle of the tower. But then, pulling crazy stunts is what you do. Hey, what's a risky operation without its spice?
Pass on my thanks to everyone for distracting the troops on the ground, by the way. Wait, you sure you got time for updates now, Risha? Are you performing?
I'll have to go in a bit, but I'm not in this scene, so it's fine. I can't put into words how wonderful it feels to see Elia on stage again.
I'm sure. I'm overjoyed that she's back too.
Physical therapy is brutal, but if anyone was going to pull through, it was her. I wish I could see her come back in person.
They're recording it at least. How about we do a group watch once we're back?
Now that, I wouldn't miss.
We've deployed officers to evacuate civilians and guard Ark Seal. That means you can focus all your efforts on the tower.
You get to be the real stars of the day here, so don't mess this up.
Relax, we won't.
The end's in sight. All that's left is for you to bring in their top brass from the tower. You know what to do, so kick some ass up there.
Right! It's incredible how many people have our backs.
I know. And we've got to do every one of them proud.
Yep. So let's make sure...
Do you think it's over?
I don't know. Just what was that loud noise?
It's you!
You're the special support section!
Adios above. Did you come to save us?
Oh! All of you work in this building, yes?
I guess they weren't letting you leave.
Wouldn't be right to leave them here. We'll have to make a trip down to find a safe place for them.
I've got a better idea. You've got to keep your focus on the operation. Let me escort them down instead.
Are you sure?
You don't want any of us to come with?
Never underestimate a Thor student. I could handle this part in my sleep at this point. Sure, I was hoping to be there at the top. But this thing's bigger than anything I want. And I don't need to see to know you'll win.
Thank you, Yuna, for putting your faith in us.
We'll leave the tower employees with you then. You're the only one we can count on for this. Take care on the way down.
Will do.
All right! Let's go knock some heads and some sense into these Defense Force goons.
Yeah, so many are putting everything on the line for us. We can't waste this chance.
Not a second. We won't let them down. Not Yuna, not Kia, not anyone.
This is it. Here's the last hurdle standing between us and Crossbell's liberation. So let's see us get over it. Then we can take back our home.
According to the data obtained, this should be their command center.
Their leaders aren't going down without a fight. Make sure you're ready. Now let's go!
Where the hell are they?
But that data came from a trusted source.
Hi there. Looking good so far, guys.
Thanks. Anything going on?
Well, we noticed something weird going on inside and wanted to give you a heads up.
The defense force started migrating to the rooftop not long after you busted in.
You don't think they're trying to escape via airship, do you?
As much as I'd rather they answered for their crimes, them leaving Crossbell would make this operation at least a partial success.
That doesn't seem to be the case, weirdly enough. I didn't spot any aircraft within their vicinity through my binoculars. Oh, something is up. That I know for sure. So just be careful, okay?
Gotcha.
Thanks. We'll keep that in mind.
Sounds like everything on the ground will be under control before long, so do what you gotta do.
May Adios be with you all.
Keto being nervous has got me nervous.
Likewise. She may not be able to see causality the way she could during the Twilight, but we can't ignore her instincts.
Yeah, well, victory's still in sight as long as they're in the tower. So, we'll make our way for the rooftop. But we'll be smart about it. There they are!
The SSS! We should have known.
I'm aware of who you are and that you used to serve the former Governor General, so I'll skip the prelude. You're under arrest on suspicion of leading an over 3-month occupation of the city, effectively detaining its citizens. Your arrest comes at the behest of the Provisional Government of Erebonia. Now please, we ask that you do not resist.
Never, you lowly police dog! We'll never be stopped by the likes of you!
Whatever it takes, we will reignite the war.
And when we do, the Republic will be the first to fall to our feet! And then the whole continent will follow!
That's right. It's the only way His Excellency's legacy can live on and Erebonia's pride be restored!
Why are you so desperate for more war?
They're behaving like the Twilight is ongoing, but it's long been over.
Yeah. The source of it is gone, and the curse that drove people toward war should have gone with it. It must be that some of those it drove to the brink feel like there's no turning back. But you must have realized by now, right? Your plan can't possibly succeed.
What makes you say that?
What doesn't? Anyone would say that. After occupying Crossbell for a quarter of a year, doggedly trying to rile the population into a new war. Who's risen in support of your efforts? No one.
I'm sure with a little more time.
The way most see it, you're just being sore losers who refuse to get with the program. The people's hearts won't be moved by you strutting around like you own the place, and neither will Imperial policy.
If we don't end this now, it'll only be a matter of time before Calvard grows tired of you acting out and ends this with force. And with no one here supporting your cause, how well do you think you'll do against them? The war is over, and I'm sure deep down, you've known that all along. So why are you still...
Do you expect us to throw away our pride and give up? The Empire staked everything on that war. Our pride, our lives, our future. And then after less than a day, the Chancellor is killed, the Governor General is arrested, and the entire thing is called off? And to add insult to injury, we were forced to pay reparations to the Republic? How could we accept that? We did everything our country asked of us. However cruel, however immoral, and for what? Not for pride, but for humiliation beyond measure.
They let the curse take root, and now it's led them too far astray.
They're trapped between a reality they can't accept and a failed dream they can't return to.
I can't pretend not to understand how you feel. Everyone in Crossbell can understand. Greater powers have squabbled over us like children do with toys. reduce our lives to a series of hardships, taken what we treasure, trampled on our pride. But will your goals here restore your pride? I'm telling you, it won't. Betraying the good people of Zemuria through these horrific acts of terrorism will never bring you salvation. If by some miracle you succeed, will you honestly, truly ever be able to hold your heads high knowing what it took? Is that all the pride you're fighting for amounts to? Of course not!
I refuse to be lectured on pride by a Crossbellan.
He's not lecturing you. He's telling you where you'll go because it's where we've been. We know what it's like to face an impossible choice. We could have saved Crossbell from ever having to endure another day of hardship. All it would have taken was a single, very personal price.
But we turned down that once-in-a-lifetime chance. It's what he said. If by some miracle we succeeded, could we have held our heads high? Could our loved ones on our behalf? Even if the end result was what we were hoping for, the cost to achieve it would have brought us nothing but shame.
We signed up for a couple of rough years instead, and we couldn't be prouder for it. We didn't want just us to hold our heads up high. We wanted our little daughter to hold hers up high too. So if we can make that choice, so can all of you. My time in the Empire showed me something. That you're every bit as capable as we are of facing hardship if it means a better tomorrow.
Look, if all we've said now isn't enough to sway you, we can always do this the hard way. We're not just doing this for us. We want everyone who was hurt by the war to move on. And that includes all of you.
You really want to help us?
Just how naive can you children be? It's too late for us to turn back!
How long's that been here?
Zauber Soldat?
Isn't this the Leviathan we were told about? No, it's similar, but I think it's a different model.
Behold! Our secret weapon! An experimental unit developed alongside the Leviathan, but scrapped before seeing the light of day. A fitting ally for soldiers spurned by history like us, wouldn't you say?
Where did they even get something like that?
I don't know, but if they're not bluffing, its strength might be on par with the Leviathan's.
Go! Crush them and their homeland, Asmodyne! This end can be the spark that ignites the flames of war once more!
We won't let you lay a finger on our home!
Damn right. We'll take this down and then it's your turn!
Think Tin Man over here will beat us? Think again!
We've endured far worse these past 2 years to let something this small ever stop us!
Aura Rain!
Berserker!
Ether Strike!
Rising Sun!
This can't be happening. Our victory was all but assured.
Damn it all!
We did it, right?
That was rough.
But it's down now, so...
Yeah, The time is 5:14 p.m. In accordance with the powers vested in me by the Provisional Government of Erebonia to act on their behalf, I hereby proclaim all of you under arrest. Please, do not resist. We did it. We made the right call. Because Crossbell, our home, is finally free. And it took all of us. This is one to be proud of.
Nice work, leader.